God bless you. God bless you. It is very important as a Christian, especially as a Christian, to live from out of your spirit with God. If you live a life that is out of your soul, you will not meet God. It is very important for you to train yourself through God's Spirit to strengthen the spiritual gifts in your life. But before you come to that point, you need deep deliverance. The enemy, Satan, has many ways to infiltrate into our lives because he has put us as Christians, especially as Christians, to sleep, spiritually to sleep. Our eyes are not open in the spiritual realms, in the heavenly realms, to see how the enemy is attacking us. Satan is attacking you from out of the heavenly realms. He is moving with ancestral curses. He is moving through ancestral spirits, ancestral altars, ancestral witchcraft. He is moving through all of those spirit curses, mental staff, glory of Satan, everything. He is moving through those things from out of your fundament to attack you. If you have sickness in your life, the sickness didn't all of a sudden started in your body. It is first detected in the heavenly realms. It is something that is maybe ancestral. Everybody in your family has the same sickness, the same curse of poverty, miscarriage, divorce in marriage. You cannot live a life with a spouse. You always leave him, or a certain kind of sickness and so on. It is first detected in the heavenly realms and it is imparted to you. As long as Yahweh does not break that curse, that ancestral curse, that ancestral spirit, that mantle, as long as the Lord doesn't break the satanic cycles, it will overcome you, it will overcome your children, and so on. So, people serve the Lord, Christians serve the Lord, but all of a sudden, they are being confronted with sickness. They are being confronted with a sudden death of a loved one. They are being confronted with curses that overcome them. They are being confronted with contra that comes against the ministry God has put upon your life and so on. It can be anything. But they do not know how to deal with all of the things that comes against them. And Satan knows that. Why has he come to that point? It's because we were open for prosperity. We were open for a gospel that is not out of God, that is suiting your spirit, suiting your soul. It's something you can recognize. So he has invented many ways to infiltrate into our spirit. And he has put us asleep. And he is feeding our flesh. Because if we see money, we are doing good. We are happy. If we see that our children are doing good in school, we are happy. If we see that we can eat, we have a house, we can travel, we are feeling good. But you must understand that in the supernatural world, Satan is already attacking you. Satan is attacking you by the ancestral sources in your life, the ancestral spirits, the ancestral sickness, the death curses that are in your fundament. And he is moving and he is attacking God's children, children that you give birth to, and they have given their life to Jesus, but all of a sudden they become homo, lesbian, they becomes drug addict, and so on. But that's because Satan is already there in their spirit, already there in their spiritual background, already there in their fundament. And as long as you do not give Yahweh the opportunity to deal with those curses, Satan will keep coming back and he will attack you. That's why it is important for us as Christians to get our deliverance. You must have your deliverance because Satan has infested in your fundament. He has infested through your ancestors. All the sins they have done in their life or through demons. When you sin before God, it's not because you decide to sin before God's face. It's because the sins, the curses, the demons are already in your fundament. And as humans, we do not understand how things can overcome our children. But look in your fundament, look at the things you have done in your life, and we can see that in certain families, the same thing overcome their children. But that is because the curses are not broken. It is important for you to get your deliverance because we are in a time and in a season and the enemy will be released like never before, and he will attack you through the ancestral sources in you, the curses, the mantles, the glory of Satan, the altars, the spirit of witchcraft, and all of a sudden you will be confronted with sickness in your family, death, the things you have never ever seen before in your family, and you will ask yourself, how has this overcome us? We have never ever seen this before. But that is because you did not confess your sin. You did not deal with the ancestral sources in you. You did not deal with Satan in you. You think that when you say, "Oh Lord, forgive me of all of my sins," that it's all of a sudden magically okay with you, okay between you and God. God is holy. His kingdom is holy. And you need to confess all of your sins before God's face and not to so-called counselors, because it's a spiritual fight. The people, you need to have spiritual eyes to see the demons, and you need to give the Lord the opportunity to deal with those spirits. He must take over, deal with all of those curses because they are too many. Too many curses, too many demons that are attacking you from out of your fundament. Give the Lord the opportunity before it is too late. The 6,000th year is almost over. And the enemy will be released and he will attack you. He will attack your family. He will attack your children. He will attack everything, your health, your finances, and so on. Get your deliverance. God bless you.